Welcome along everyone to episode number 35 of our Team Chaseliner My Team career mode, and it is our home Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix. Woohoo! Hopefully we can get some redemption for last year, because last year, if you remember, we were absolutely woeful here. And I do mean woeful. Hey, look at these new, look at this new facility. Look at the new facility. Fantastic. Right. Everything there looks hunky-dory, doodly-diddly-da. So let's have a look at R&D. You can see we're the fourth best in there at the moment. Energy Store will be replaced after the British Grand Prix. Also will the control electronics as well. So, we do also have to renegotiate Tatiana's contract. We didn't renegotiate in the last episode. So look at the championship, shall we? And Jackie is starting to steamroll her way away from Lewis Hamilton, followed by Valtteri Bottas, Max Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel, Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Lance Stroll, Pierre Gasly, your top 10 in points. In the constructors, Mercedes and Chaseliner are racing away from Ferrari, Red Bull, Racing Point Renault, AlphaTauri, McLaren, Alfa Romeo, Williams, and the Haas team. Although those two are the last... swap them around. And there's still two teams that have one driver who's yet to get off the mark, and that is young Nicholas Latifi, the Canadian. So, let's go and see if we can re-sign Tatiana to the team, shall we? She wants 5 million. We're going to give her a little bit more than she wants. 5 points. I think that's a 6. Is that a 6 or a 4? I think that's a 4. So 5.4 million. It should be accepted, no problem. And that is awesome. Tatiana resigns for the rest of the season. Boston, as we would say here in the UK. So we'll advance the time forward a bit more. Get the 30k in the resource points for sponsors. There's the gearbox durability. There is our finances as well. And there is the power team building just for additional. Fantastic. We can start spending some of this money then to try and better our facility. And I think the one place I want to spend most of all, I want to spend on certainly getting, I would say, the powertrain sorted. But although in saying that, we got chassis as well. Insufficient. Ooh, we can throw 10,000 into a resource into the fitness centre, and that will improve Tatiana's racecraft and awareness. I don't know. I do want to do it though. I definitely want to do that. That is a definite. But I can see here we're going to purchase the chassis quality control, and I believe we'll get the build time as well. So that is 2 upgrades we've thrown into the chassis side of things, and we'll get them on the car probably for the next couple of race weekends. But we'll get practiced, we will get qualified, and we'll see you on the start line, folks, for our home Grand Prix, the British Grand Prix.
Great Britain then, one of only 2 countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the Formula One World Championship. And the circuit extends that record further for today's Grand Prix. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain is hallowed ground to the Formula One faithful. We have 18 corners that wrap around this former World War II airbase, and some good passing opportunities at the end of the DRS zones. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about the Iceman. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances, but what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another great race today.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Iceman, Vettel, Charles Leclerc and Perez, Sainz, Norris, Kvyat and Antonio Giovinazzi, Raikkonen, Stroll, Esteban Ocon and Ricciardo, Gasly, Verstappen, Tatiana Calderon and Alexander Albon, Latifi, Russell, Magnessun and Nick de Vries. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Ah, dear me. Well, Lewis Hamilton tryhards once again, folks. P3 for our home Grand Prix. A lot better than we did last time. You'll also notice as well, we're going to have a special livery on this car. And I think when you see this livery, it looks absolutely sick. Oh, it looks absolutely sick. Let me tell you. But I honestly thought we put the perfect lap together out there for us. But obviously not quite. The Mercedes try-harded their way to the front row of the grid. So there is the strategy for today. You can see it's going to be a one-stop. 6 laps on the softs and then onto the medium tyres for the rest of the race. We may just try and undercut a few people. I don't know how that's going to work, but we shall see. Let's get the start underway, folks, and let's see if Jackie can win the British Grand Prix, shall we? Here's them 5 red lights. So it's lights out and away we go. Some good starts down the back, but Jackie's got an even better one. It's going to be through the middle into the Abbey chicane. Bye-bye, Mercedes. Bye-bye. See you later. Or as the guy at the end of Family Guy would say, bye, have a great time. But look at the livery on that car, folks. Does it not look great for the British Grand Prix? Oh, that just looks absolutely magnificent as we've got Lewis Hamilton challenging us down into Brooklands. Yes, Brooklands. And then into Luffield as well. And around we go. And it's going to be the long drag now to Copse Corner. He's actually on the medium tyre as well. So we've got to keep an eye on this guy very quickly as we try and force him to the outside. You've got Bottas in pretty close attention as well. But through Copse Corner. No, yeah, that's Copse Corner. And now down to the Maggots and Beckett's complex. Look at the direction change that this car has. Oh, this... I tell you what, it wasn't acting like this in practice. Boom, a bit of dirt there as you go through Church. And looking behind us there, we got Hamilton and Bottas side by side. Both on the medium tyres. So they've both gone for an absolute mega strategy here. Who's going to get that round the outside of Stowe? Oh, I tell you what, they're still side by side through Stowe Corner. Bottas in front of you, Hamilton behind him. I think it's going to be Hamilton that's going to get the jump just about. But hey, keep fighting, guys. You two keep fighting here. We're going to disappear into the distance. Bye. See you later. Goodbye. And I tell you what, that Ferrari's looking punchy behind him. And it is punchy. And is that Sebastian Vettel that's just passed Valtteri Bottas into 3rd place? Let's have a look. Where's that scarlet red Ferrari? It's somewhere. The scarlet red Ferrari is somewhere around here. We don't quite know. There it is. It's in the mirrors now. And by God, what an opening lap, folks. That was an absolute screamer of an opening lap there. Oh, it's actually Hamilton that's in P3, so Bottas is in P2. But Jackie through Luffield now. And she's got the lead, and she's going to actually start to hopefully pull away now. And pull away as quickly as she can. Let's see if we can see this car through Copse Corner. Oh, that just sounded so magnificent. But we're going to move now on to lap number 3 down the Wellington Straight into Brooklands Corner. And you can see that Bottas, he's fast, but he's also right on her rear end, folks. He is literally right there. Anything he can try. Oh, and he's all over the place, squirming, and we're going to force him to the outside of Copse Corner. See if Jackie can hold the line. She certainly does, but Bottas get... But woohoo! My God! Hamilton almost into the back of Bottas. But it's now Lewis Hamilton in 2nd place. So we go through Maggots and Beckett, and then into Chapel. And through Chapel. I believe that's Church Corner. But down the Hanger Straight now towards Stowe. And Jackie is certainly on a mission. And she's certainly on a flyer as well, as she heads to the Vale Chicane. It's an underrated corner, that Stowe Corner. You really got to see the cars through there. It's absolutely out of this world. But a little loose there on the exit there, and that's going to give Hamilton a look down into the Abbey Chicane. Will he certainly have a look into the Village Loop, Farm and Village? Oh, he got pushed to the outside there, fair enough. And we're going to move forward on lap number 4. This is George Russell right behind Nicholas Latifi for P19. former teammates from season 1, and that's going to be job done. But look at that, Kevin Magnessun now trying to come past Nicholas Latifi. Will the Dane get it done and his teammate? Oh, they're still side by side. This is great action here. We're looking at the wrong angle, really. We'd be looking at a T-cam view if you don't mind there. But, oh, I tell you, they're still going to be side by side on lap number 5 here. Will Nick de Vries have a look at Nicholas Latifi as well? He certainly will. Where has he gone? He's disappeared somewhere. Don't quite know where. But speaking of disappearing, Hamilton's in front of Bottas. But for how much longer here? We got a fight for P2 as Hamilton locks up, and Bottas is going to have a look around the outside of Luffield. But Hamilton will stay right where he is, and he's going to take first dibs on the pit stops. Locks it up going into the pits, and it's a slow pit lane here at Silverstone. It's a really slow pit lane, folks. Mainly because the pit lane actually is a shorter cut than taking the circuit. So into his garage of 18 men holding rubber, and Lewis Hamilton's on the soft tyre, and see you later. That's a good stop there from the Mercedes boys. Excuse me, can't fault that stop. Can't fault that stop in the slightest. Now he should come out in clean air somewhere at the back. Well, he will be at the back of the field. It depends how far he is behind Nicholas Latifi and the likes as them. Let's see where he comes out. He's going to come out right in clear traffic. Not what you wanted to see. Meanwhile, on lap number 6 and up the road, Jackie's being harassed by Valtteri Bottas down towards Cups Corner again. Start out on the outside. There may have been a little bit of contact there. I think there was contact because Jackie's gone very wide in Cops. And, that's held up Bottas a lot. And here comes Sebastian Vettel through Magnessun Beckett. That's a brave man to do that. And Sebastian Vettel, 4-time champion of the world, is a lot braver than you would think. But look at this. It's really getting personal now between Bottas and Jackie. And you got Perez with Vettel in the background, and I think in the corner we've got also who's that in the corner? That is Pierre Gasly. No, that's I think that who is that? I don't know. I think that was that Giovinazzi? Yeah, Giovinazzi and Danny Kvyat. That was for P8 on the track. But here come 3 pit stops. We're going to be very interested in Jackie, Bottas, and Sebastian Vettel. Where are they going to come out in relation to everyone? There goes the Mercedes and Ferrari into their stop. Let's see what happens when Jackie comes out of her box here. Absolute lightning quick stop from the girls. She's got a good gap on Bottas. She had plenty of time in hand there. She's on the medium. These guys have gone on. Well, Bottas is a soft, and I think Vettel's gone on the mediums. Now, where's Lewis Hamilton? Nowhere to be seen. Oh, he's right there. Hamilton's jumped her. No, that's not on. But moving forward now, on to lap number 7. You got Nicholas Latifi and Kevin Magnessun here. These are all fighting over whatever position they're fighting over. And you got, you got Nick de Vries right behind them in close attention. That's going to be an interesting fight as they move on to lap number 8 here. Are they still on I don't actually know what lap they're on. But I do know here we've got Charles Leclerc. This is going to be fighting with Sergio Perez here for the de facto race lead. And Charles Leclerc is going to take that from the Racing Point driver. Thank you very much, says that man. But meanwhile, here we go. We are coming through Brooklands and Luffields. Hamilton has jumped Jackie on lap number 8. Not what we wanted to see. And he's got a 2.5 second gap, and that might be the last we see of this man. And look at Bottas looking to the outside. Got very close there. He got a little bit too close for comfort there, but you can see heading down to Magnessun Beckett that he is really hustling. He is really harrying. She's got a bit... she went a bit wide, and Bottas has stuck his nose in there. I think he's got damage there. Sebastian Vettel's looking... to have a go down into Cops. Yes, someone's flown off that Mercedes, because I just saw a bit of end plate flying off. That's going to be a wing change. It had to be a wing change. Dear me, and we've got a virtual safety car as well. This virtual safety car might save Valtteri Bottas here. As we come out, where are we coming out? We're going to come out in P4 ahead of Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc. Oh, dear me. Nick de Vries leads his second. Who leads this Grand Prix then? Who leads this Grand Prix? There's Jackie. And there's Charles Leclerc. Oh, this is the virtual safety car getting back, is it? So Charles Leclerc's having a look, and Norris is having a look around the outside. Oh, Leclerc's around! Oh, Charles Leclerc is around, folks! Aggressive has gone around and caused an absolute pile-up in Brooklyn's corner. And there are cars just piling in, left, right and centre. Hopefully we can get some camera angles in a second of the utter chaos and carnage that is going on in Brooklyn's corner as we speak. All because Charles Leclerc stuck his nose where he was alongside. But Jackie gave him plenty of room. He must have just understeered into her. And around you go. See you later. The gap ahead is 3.67 seconds to Lewis Hamilton. Nick de Vries is in the pits. He's going on the... What's he going on? He's in the pits now, I think. We've got the safety car deployed. I can only think... Oh, well, I'll tell you what. This safety car is going to do Nick de Vries the absolute world. I think he's about to come out... he's about to come out in thingy here. So, I think he's about to come out in P4, I think. Ricardo, I think, also got lucky there. So, let's have a look here. So, he's side by side. He's got fair game. And, yeah, well... I think we're going to have to call that 50-50 there. Jackie gave him room. I think she was coming in. He was understeering. And, yeah, two into one just didn't go. Either that or maybe Lando spooked him a little bit. And you can see, someone going to the back of Lando there. Let's have a look at it from Hollywood Lance Stroll's perspective. He's back down the field here in some position. I don't quite know where he is, but he's somewhere. And, oh dear. Oh, who's that coming flying around the outside? That must be Sainz and maybe Albon. I would say, because no, Albon's having an absolute field day out there. So on board with, I believe this is Raikkonen? It must be Raikkonen. Oh yeah, hello, excuse me. Oh, someone going to the back of Raikkonen there. Oh, don't let it be Tatiana. Tatiana coming up to the back of the field here. Oh, get ready for it, folks. She may have got a new contract, but she's stupid! Dear me. On board with... Well, you would think this is Kevin Magnessun. You would think it's Kevin Magnessun, and he's about to come up to... yeah. That's just silly. And we've got... I believe this is Max Verstappen back here. Somehow Max Verstappen has ended up back here where he don't belong. And, oh dear me. Oh, and then someone got right to the back of Verstappen. And the damage, well, Magnussen looks relatively undamaged. But unfortunately, he's about to retire here, folks. With a car problem. More than likely, it's probably gearbox or engine. But, well, it's not engine. It must be... drive related, and he's going to pull off to the side there, and that is Kevin Magnussen's race done and dusted. So here we go with the restart on lap number 11, coming to lap number 12. We're going to get a two-lap sprint here, folks, and will Jackie be able to do so about Lewis Hamilton? We shall see. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. She's thinking about it too. Oh, he's pouncing. Oh, she's about to catch Hamilton. Nap him. That's it. Good girl. Oh, she's caught Hamilton napping. Oh, she gone right through Hamilton there. That's it. Oh, hello. She did get the jump. She got the jump and she caught Hamilton with his pants. Oh! Hamilton right into the back of her. That's disgraceful driving, Lewis Hamilton. His championship challenge this season has gone absolute tits up. Let's have a look here. So she really has caught him out here. She's then ghosted. And then when she unghosts, Hamilton goes elsewhere. She's obviously gone past Hamilton. So maybe she's been told to give the place back to Hamilton. And he's just accelerated right into her. Come on, that's disgraceful. He just accelerated right into her. And now he's damaged his wing. Here comes Ricciardo around the outside of the village loop. And Ricciardo on the hard tyres is going to be in P2. From P14, Daniel Ricciardo from P14, folks. Someone give this man driver of the day straight away. He's having a go at Jackie as well. Nothing is stopping the Renault today. But he's going to have to hold there. But I tell you what, Lewis Hamilton's going to hold this train up. It's going to be a straight fight here between Danny Ricciardo and Jackie Levine for the race lead. And you can see it's really going to be a hustle and hurry for the race lead here. There goes Lando Norris passing Lewis Hamilton for P3. So Lando Norris could end up on the podium here. Where's that Ferrari in relation? He's somewhere around here, but he's going to be right behind Lewis through Maggots and Beckett's. And that's really going to mess him up. And I think it's Charles Leclerc, if my memory serves right. Is that Nick De Vries in P6? Come on, Nick De Vries! He's being passed by Sergio Perez here. But, come on, everyone cheer for Nick De Vries, folks. Let's cheer for him. It is Sergio Perez. It is for P6, but it will be for P5 when Lewis goes in. And then it'll be back to P6. So, in essence, he doesn't lose a place or gain a place. But I really hope Nick De Vries scores some points. There goes... he's still side by side with the racing points. Into Vale chicane. Will he get the job done? I certainly hope he does. He's keeping it going there, keeping his foot in it. And it looks like Charles Leclerc. I saw Sebastian Vettel passed Hamilton. Excuse me. So Nick De Vries is down to P7 now. Behind Charles Leclerc. And that's Carlos Sainz behind him. Meanwhile... we're going to go on to... well, we should have actually fast-forwarded a little bit ahead here. But look at this threesome. You got Jackie, Ricciardo and Lando Norris all separated by half a second. Sebastian Vettel won't be too far behind them. But you've got to think he won't be too far behind him. As Danny Ricciardo's going to look through Wellington and now down the Wellington straight. He's going outside. Let's see what Jackie does with Danny Ricciardo here. Plenty of room, plenty of respect. As you would expect. Lando Norris stood side by side with Ricciardo then for a moment. Absolutely side by side. Keep fighting, you two. Because Jackie will disappear off into the distance. As Nick De Vries, I think, is about to lose another position here to Carlos Sainz. That's going to be P7. I want to say P7, so he's going to move down to P8 and he wants to... No, sorry, he's P6 at the moment. He wants to move down to P7. Got Alex. Oh my God! De Vries off the track. No! Oh, Nick De Vries. No! Oh, that's terrible. Oh, you gotta feel for the man here. He was having such a great race, and then doink. Oh, Carlos Sainz, man, has just shattered the hopes and dreams of Nick De Vries of scoring some points. You absolute hate to see stuff like that. To be fair, side by side through Maggots and Beckett's just wasn't going to work. And I think he must have thought he was clear, but he just wasn't quite clear enough. Meanwhile, who's going to win it, baby? Through the Vale chicane. She got robbed last year of points. This year, it's sweet victory. British Grand Prix win! Woohoo! 6 in a row as well! This form is devastating. Quite rightly, Danny Ricciardo, driver of the day. Although Ricciardo's been replaced by a big white spot.
Well, they've done a brilliant job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix. So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
Crofty's exhausted, I'm exhausted, my voice is gone. Look at this podium. Jackie, Norris and Ricciardo, folks. That is what you call a podium. And she'll do the Lando Norris celebration as well. Pop that champagne, pop everything. Do all that good stuff. Celebrate it like you mean it. Spray that guy in the face. And while you do that, let's cue Chris Jericho up.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Let's review the updated driver's standings. Iceman increases their championship lead. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
Daniel Ricciardo certainly impressed me today. An incredible performance.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The owner-drivers team moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Ah, man. Oh, my God. She's just in pure dominating form at the moment. I honestly can't believe the form that she is coming out with, folks. It's incredible. P1 again. Followed by Daniel Ricciardo, I don't believe he was driver of the day. Lando Norris on the podium. Sebastian Vettel, Sergio Perez, Charles Leclerc, Carlos Sainz, Alex Albon, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Valtteri Bottas, your top 10. Albon came from the back of the grid. Tatiana P14. Gotta do better there, I think. Lewis Hamilton finished last. Stone dead last. Kimi Raikkonen with a 5-second penalty. And 1 DNF there. Kevin Magnessun. Thanks, Kevin! Moron. But, yeah. I think it's time we head off to see Claire and see what she's going to make of all of that malarkey. Woohoo! British Grand Prix, folks.
You really looked in control of your car out there.
Yeah, they must be. I certainly didn't hear any complaints from Jackie. As much as I know everyone would love to hear her complaining. Couldn't do this without the team behind us.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
Nope. The words idiot and magnet spring to mind.
Appreciate your time.
No problem. There we have it, folks. She takes the lead in a rivalry against young Maxwell Verstappen. 7-3. I think we're going to push. You see, Jackie's on level 15 acclaim now, so we're going to start spending some money on her. The team is not quite at level 18. Not quite, but look at that. Another near enough £1.5 million coming our way. 10k damages for Jackie. She's up to 90, down to 90. That's absolutely fine. We got 4.46 in the bank. It's now building towards the next upgrade for the car.
Boss, this week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Yep, I saw that. I saw that loud and clear, if you don't mind me saying so. Okie dokie then, so what are we going to do? Well, we got a bit of time for the Hungarian Grand Prix next week, so let's have a look around, see what we can buy. Or not buy, as the case may say. We'll get 9 days. So we'll get the title sponsor venue opening. We'll do that. Well, I think we've got 6 days. So could we do all these 2-dayers? I think we could, you know. G-Force training for Tatiana and then 2 days for the Aero team. Yeah. That'll work out very nicely. So the more we get on there, the more that we can build the team up. That's what we got. We got those chassis upgrades for the chassis facility coming in on the way as well. So that's gonna help us out an absolute ton. There is the championship. Jackie has just been in absolutely dominating form since Monaco. Is this championship winning form, or will she falter at the last hurdle? We'll find out at Hungary, guys. 25 likes on the video if you'd be so kind. Thank you all so much who have got this far and watched. If you are out there, I'll just show you that we ain't lying. 102 ultimates. Fair enough. Do get subscribed for more F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. Snooker 19 starts next week. NASCAR Heat 4 finishes next week. Marvel Spider-Man tomorrow. And whatever we plan Sunday, which will be Death Stranding. Stay safe out there. Be kind to each other. We'll see you tomorrow for some Marvel Spider-Man.